news has been leaked that we may have detected the first signal of an advanced alien civilization around a star not too far away. But what is this signal, and does it mean that we aren't alone in the universe? The story comes from the Breakthrough Listen project that is searching the stars for radio signals that could be techno-signatures from advanced alien civilizations. In their search, they used the Green Bank Radio Telescope in the USA and the Parkes Radio Telescope in Australia. The enticing signal was detected by the Parkes Radio Telescope, which is an amazing telescope that I've visited a few times. And here's the snow globe to prove it. In 2019, Parkes picked up a peculiar signal while observing our closest stellar neighbour, the tiny star Proxima Centauri, which is about 4 light-years away from us. A year later, PhD student Sophia Sheikh came across the strange signal. Unlike radio signals from known natural sources, this strange signal was concentrated in a single frequency band, 982 MHz. Since we think that only technology could make such a tight signal, and we see it around a nearby star with an Earth-sized planet in the habitable zone, surely this means we have the first technosignature detection and aliens. Well, probably not. Research is still underway to try and understand this signal. At the moment, the most likely answer is that it's from a more familiar advanced technological civilization, us. You see, radio astronomy is a true art of engineering observation and data analysis. Radio astronomers need to pare through a deluge of interference from our own technology that vastly overpowers any signal that we receive from space. This challenge means that often new and strange signals are from us. An example a few years ago is that the Parkes Radio Telescope detected short but powerful radio signals that happened to coincide with lunchtime. After extensively searching for a contaminating source, they found it was caused by the kitchen microwave being opened just before it finished. So aside from being a good lesson in patience, it does show us that strange signals can come from unexpected places. That said, the signal apparently shifts its frequency in perhaps a similar way to what you would expect from Doppler shifting as an object moves around Proxima Centauri. So maybe this means it did come from Proxima Centauri, or perhaps it could just be one of the thousands of satellites we have in orbit around the Earth. Aside from the signal itself, astronomers doubt it comes from an advanced civilization based on our understanding of Proxima Centauri and its planets. The main planet, called Proxima Centauri b, may be Earth-sized and in the habitable zone, but it's probably where the similarity stops. It's likely a barren rock with more similarities to Mercury and Mars than the Earth. This is because Proxima Centauri is a very active star. It frequently launches out enormous flares that would likely have stripped away any atmosphere from Proxima Centauri b within the first few 100 million years after its formation. And this planet is about 5 billion years old. It's hard to imagine life thriving without an atmosphere. Adding more to its troubles, the planet is likely tidally locked, so the same side always faces Proxima Centauri. Even if the planet does still have an atmosphere, it's hard to say how habitable a planet would be if it's tidally locked with its star. Other astronomers make the statistical argument, saying it's just too unlikely that two advanced civilizations are right next door to each other. If this were true, then that would probably mean that life and intelligence is as common as the stars in the sky. Now, I don't particularly think the statistical case is much of an argument. Just because something seems unlikely doesn't mean it's impossible, and there is still so much we don't know about life and our universe. It could very well be that our own understanding is wrong here. Another possibility is that a technologically advanced civilization migrated to Proxima Centauri, or at least sent robotic emissaries there. This would avoid the issues of having life emerge on a likely uninhabitable world. That said, I personally think it will turn out to be a signal made by us, But the discovery of aliens would be a pretty on-brand way to end the strange and challenging year that is 2020. But before we jump to any conclusions, we must wait and see what the Breakthrough Listen team's analysis finds, and at the moment they don't really suspect aliens. After that, any claim would need to stand the scrutiny of the astronomical community, just as was the case with the potential discovery of phosphine in the atmosphere of Venus. So don't believe any headlines claiming aliens just yet. And one last point, I often get asked if astronomers have actually discovered aliens and are just keeping it secret. Well, here we have a potential signal, and it just got leaked to the press before the analysis was even finished. So ask yourself, could the ever excitable astronomers keep their mouths shut on a confirmed discovery and first contact? I'd believe that this is an alien techno-signature before I'd believe that. Regardless, this is still pretty exciting if it does turn out to be just one of our signals received in some weird way. It will help us understand how to better search for alien techno-signatures in the future, so that maybe one day the Breakthrough Listen project or the SETI program will indeed find the signal that we're all very interested to see. And I really do hope that one day we do get that signal and find that we aren't alone in the universe. But for now, it still seems like we're pretty isolated. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and if you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, thanks for watching.